Welcome back to the channel. We got a fun article today about 10 military vehicles you can own for your personal collection. Ever fantasized about owning a piece of military history, whether it's the rugged charm of a battle-tested Jeep or the sheer power of an armored tank? There's something undeniably cool about having a military vehicle in your garage. In this article, we'll walk through a lineup of 10 military vehicles that aren't just museum pieces, they're machines you can actually own. From classic Jeeps that saw real action in World War II to modern armored vehicles that could still roll into combat today, these are no ordinary rides. So if you've got a penchant for the unique and the historical, sit back and let's take a closer look at what could be the ultimate addition to your personal collection. Vehicle number 1 is the Oshkosh Light Combat Tactical All-Terrain Vehicle, or the LATV. If you've been thinking about leveling up your vehicle game to military grade, the Oshkosh LATV might just catch your fancy. Developed to potentially replace the aging fleet of the US Humvees, this rig from Wisconsin's Oshkosh Corporation is no ordinary ride. Picture a 6.6-liter Duramax engine paired with full armor and several options for weapon mounts. It's built for combat, but that doesn't mean you can't cruise down the highway in one. While it's mostly for military use, you might get your hands on an unarmored version, albeit with a few tweaks for civilian life. Up next is the Renault Sherpa 2. Ever dreamt of owning a vehicle that can stand up to almost anything? Enter the Renault Sherpa 2, a sturdy contender in the world of armored vehicles. Since it hit the production lines in 2006, it's become more accessible for folks like you and me. While it comes with ballistic armor, don't expect the anti-mine or IED protection in the civilian model. Designed initially for light transport and staff duties, the Sherpa 2 is perfect if you want a taste of the military tech without going full tank mode. Ideal for anyone looking for a bit of adventure or just a really safe commute. Up next is the Gaz Tiger, Russia's rugged 4x4. Meet the Gaz Tiger, Russia's answer to extreme off-roading with military precision. This 4x4 isn't just tough, it epitomizes the ruggedness Russian military vehicles are celebrated for. Under the hood, there's a robust 3.8-liter V8 engine, not the larger Cummins you might expect, but still plenty powerful. While the military versions might come decked out with advanced electronic warfare systems, the civilian versions you can get your hands on typically skip the armor. These are a common sight in Eastern Europe's surplus markets, ready for anyone looking to add a bit of grit to their garage. Up next is the Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6x6, the luxurious behemoth. Imagine a vehicle that marries the heart of a beast with the finesse of a luxury sedan. That's the Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6x6 for you. A rare gem in the automotive world, this six-wheeled titan offers an extraordinary blend of military-grade durability and high-end luxury. It wasn't made for the Australian armor, nor is it the priciest in Mercedes lineup, but its exclusivity keeps it in high demand. With only a few models ever released to the public, owning one is like holding a piece of automotive history, perfect for anyone who values power, prestige, and performance. Up next is the Paramount Marauder, the South African powerhouse. Think of a vehicle that can do more than just get you from point A to B. The Paramount Marauder is that vehicle on steroids. Built in South Africa, this beast can haul up to 10 people and 13,000 pounds of gear, ready to tackle almost any challenge you throw at it. It's decked out with protective against firearms, mines, and IEDs, and even has mounts for machine guns and light missile launchers. Originally designed for peacekeeping, it's now catching the eyes of civilians who want a piece of serious military capability, although finding one might be trickier than you think. Up next is the Thales Hawkeye, Australia's multi-purpose military ride. The Thales Hawkeye is a bit like the Swiss Army knife of military vehicles. Versatile, compact, and built tough by the Australian Army. Whether you need it for troop transport, reconnaissance missions, or just a robust communication hub, the Hawkeye has got you covered with options for 2-door or 4-door models. It comfortably seats 6, and while Aussies might have easier access to this military-grade ride, those in the US might find it a bit hard to come by. If you're in Australia and in the market for something truly unique, the Hawkeye might just be the next big buy. Up next is the Alvis Stalwart, the British amphibious workhorse. Imagine a vehicle that doesn't stop where the road ends. The Alvis Stalwart, a British engineering marvel from 1966, is exactly that. Known affectionately as the Stolly, it was designed to carry up to 30 soldiers along with their gear across both land and water. These days, it's a prized piece among collectors, not as uncommon in museums, but definitely a showstopper in private collections. For anyone with a taste for military history and a knack for handling unique vehicles, the Stalwart offers an unparalleled experience. Up next is the Tucker Snowcat, the master of the snow. When winter hits hard, the Tucker Snowcat stands ready to tackle it head on. Crafted for the unforgiving snowy landscapes, this vehicle has been the backbone of polar expeditions and is famed for its durability and specialized snow capabilities. While the earliest models have become rare collectibles, fetching a high price might not always be the case. If you're fascinated by the romance of Arctic exploration or simply want a reliable workhorse for snowy adventures, the Snowcat could be your gateway to the great white beyond. Just be ready for a bit of a sticker shock depending on the model. Up next is the Chieftain Mk10, a titan of British armor. A look into the history of the British military might be with the Chieftain Mk10 tank, a powerhouse introduced in the 1960s and active for almost 30 years. Known for its formidable machine gun and superior armor, the Chieftain was staple on battlefields across the globe. Today, owning one of these behemoths isn't just about having the space to park it. You'll need specific permits and potentially a few modifications, depending on where you live. For military enthusiasts, the Chieftain Mk10 isn't just a vehicle, it's a piece of history. And the final ride on today's list is the Willys Jeep, the war hero turned collector's dream. When you think of military vehicles that left a mark on history, the Willys Jeep is likely at the forefront. Star of numerous classic war films and a vital player on World War II front lines, this Jeep was celebrated for its speed and agility. Nowadays, it's not just a vehicle, it's a symbol of American grit and determination. Collectors and history buffs chase down these Jeeps not only for their iconic status, but also for the tangible connection to a pivotal era. Owning a Willys Jeep is like owning a piece of the past, ready to bring a bit of the 1940s spirit into today's world. Alright, there you have it. That concludes this article. 10 military vehicles you can own for your own personal collection. Pretty cool list of vehicles, right? Put it in the comment section. Which one was your favorite? You could get one of these and hit the road with one of these. Which one would it be? Put it in the comment section. I'd be interested to hear from you. Of course, if you want to check out this article for yourself, it's an MSN.com article. You can go up there and watch it for yourself, take a look at all the vehicles. And if you enjoyed me reading this article, give this one a like. Go ahead and hit that like button. Get it out into the algorithm so folks can enjoy these nice new rides. And if you enjoy this content so much, subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content coming to you daily. And as for me, since I'm a storage unit buyer, I like to clean out storage units, videos up on the channel, this would be the perfect vehicle for me, the Alvis Stalwart. Can you imagine driving up in one of those and cleaning out a unit? You could probably put the whole unit right in the back of that one. I thank you for watching this one till the very end. I'm Brian Kingsbury. We'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.